Okay, this is my do-it-yourself ground station with all the different pieces. This is a 1.3 gigahertz crosshair antenna by ibcrazy that I got his plans from, and it's working fantastic. One of my first tries, I went out 5 miles with no problems at all with video, so it's probably as far as I'll ever go, but anyway, it's fantastic. I'm very happy with it. I've got this all on a light stand, pretty cheap, you know, $15, $20, something like that, from eBay. And let's see, as we go around here, I've got an old scrunched up battery that crashed many times with, and it's not completely well, but it's good enough for what I'm doing here. But at any rate, I've got a little beeper here that'll tell me when the voltage gets low. Then I have a UBEC that goes up to here and powers everything on the stand here. Over here to the right, I've got a DVR from Hobby King. This here is a receiver from RMRC for 1.3 gigahertz, and identical one here. This one goes to the crosshair antenna. This one here goes to a do-it-yourself, another ibcrazy designed skew planar wheel. And then I've got on the plane, I've got the other one that goes with this cloverleaf. Okay, right here I've got a EagleEyes Diversity unit that my son got me, and it's working really good. Picks best signal between these two antennas, and really I don't really have to even think about it. I point it in the general direction where I'm going to go, and this antenna has about 110 degree range from side to side, and a 10 dB range, and so it's probably plenty for me. Here's a little monitor here that just got recently. We'll see how that it's working okay, but it's I noticed that if you don't get right in here close, it can be hard to see, you know, with the light and stuff. And I've got Fat Shark goggles here, and so when I'm not using the Fat Sharks, I'll use the monitor, or somebody that's standing around that wants to watch can look at that. So here's a snarl of wires that connects all 5 of these things together, and so that's the ground station, and so far so good. Okay, here's the plane that I'm flying right now, the FX61 Phantom from Zeta Science, and I'm really happy with it. It's a little bit of a challenge for me to launch it, but I'm getting there. Trying a bungee launch, and also trying the sidearm launch, and also overhead launch. So getting more consistent with it now. I found that I've mixed in the elevator switch, which is right here on my 9XR. I click this down, and that moves this up to about 50% up elevator while I'm launching, and it helps out a whole lot. So at any rate, this is a Moxon antenna, which is a beam antenna. It's fantastic, incredible. I go out 5 miles, and I think it was 85% still, so I don't really have to worry about the control signal. I'm using orange LRS, and this is the transmitter unit, and then this is the receiver that goes with that. Okay, here's a 5,000 amp battery. This one here is a battery, a 13 milliamp battery that I use for video and any other things I've got that I've got plugged in here. I've got some extra JST-Y connectors that I can put everything on, from cameras to whatever. And I've got a Cyclops Storm OSD right back here, and this is the switch that controls this. Let's see, I've got a Sunny Sky 2814 1000 kV that I've just put on there recently, and seems to be working better than the old one I had on there. Here's the 300 milliamp transmitter, video transmitter, and then the cloverleaf antenna that I made. That's kind of bent up, it looks like, but still working good. Okay, here's a RunCam flight camera. I put a Mobius over here, GPS. This is the dipole antenna, a little bit below it and a little bit above, and that goes into the open LRS. And 60 amp ESC, and I guess that's about it for the plane. I added a little plexiglass stand here that I like a lot, that I can just tilt it back, and it doesn't wear so much on this coax connector. So that's that. I've got a Radian glider that I really like a lot, and it's got 5.8 on it right now, and also open LRS. But I think what I'm going to do is change this over to 1.3 so I can have the same ground station. I suppose I could also put 5.8 on it too, but just I really like 1.3. The range and quality is better, and so at any rate, so that's another project. And here's a little miniature version of the Radian, and it's a neat little plane. Flies really great.